Hello everybody, it's At Home with Mindy. It's the 2nd of February, Friday night. We've been to Tesco's after Barry finished work in the hope of finding some reduced gluten-free stuff. This is not the whole shop. I'm doing some other shops tomorrow. I am even hoping to do the mobile butcher, but unless I get there at 6 o'clock in the morning, it's not going to be worth it. The queue will be an hour long. But it's very hard. For some reason, you're always zoomed in. That is everything I've got tonight. One little bit in Marks and Spencer's on the way home because I love the mints and I just need one for next week. That was $2.75. The Tesco's bit is, what's that, £20 and 93p. So far I've spent £23 and 68p, and the main reason we went at night was to see if we could get some reduced bread for Connor. We've got some brioche buns and they were reduced to £1.28, and these two ciabattas, I'm thinking he can cut them in half and turn them into sort of pizzas, because they're sort of like not much smaller than a microwave pizza, I don't think. But they were down to £1.25. They're both going straight in the freezer. The other reduced thing we saw, normally I would still refuse to pay £3.35 in the reduced bit. That's not even half price. But I did see gluten free. I've just cooked them up for dinner now. So it would actually do him 5 meals. When I look at it that way, it doesn't sound so bad. They're going in the freezer. I've got him another bag of flour. He still has flour, but I want to make him cakes, but then I'm like, oh, what if I do it wrong? I haven't got much flour. So I've picked up another one at $1.95. The carrots, they're 65p now for a kilo. This was 68 for a kilo and a half. So we've got a few broken ones in there, but that'll be fine. Got some all-rounder potatoes. Some of them are good size. So we might be able to do some jacket potatoes. I can't think how much they were. It was either $1.19, yeah, $1.19. And their cabbages, they had red or they had a Savoy, and they were both very small. And Sweetheart, and that's really small. So I've got some fresh greens, and because they're open, you can have a look at the tops. Because some of them, they've got marks all over where they're starting to turn. But they were, I'm going to say 75. Yep, I've just seen them on the receipt. These are also for Connor, because I got the sweet, I brought him some crackers last week, and it turns out they got soy sauce on, and it doesn't say gluten free. All the other flavours I've seen in shops do, so he hasn't had those. But the salt and vinegar Seabrooks for £1 do say gluten free. We've got toilet roll for £2.80. I've got a cheap washing up liquid again, 69p. My fingers aren't doing too badly at the moment. Mushrooms for £1.19. These are the only ones that Yuki likes, and they're vegan ones. We haven't even eaten the pepperoni from last week, pepperoni, but we've picked up more because it's something Connor can just snack on because he hasn't got any biscuits or anything. We picked up just our milk for now, just in case Tyler comes around tomorrow before we have a chance to go shopping, because he's on full fat milk. And I did get 4 of the 40p colas for £1.60. Gone are the days when you could get 10 for £1.70. And that was only like last year. But yeah, so altogether, and in Marks and Spencer's we used self-service and it didn't want to give me the £2 coin back. I put £20 in it, only gave me £15.25. It's like, just kept making this weird noise. Eventually it chucked out a £2 coin. But yeah, the mince is £2.75. And I'll add the rest of the shopping on tomorrow. I know it means you won't see everything in one go, but you can't really anyway because the camera's mucking around. See you tomorrow. Hello everybody, it's Saturday the 3rd of February. It's 7:20. This is part 2 of the shopping haul. Barry has been in a queue for nearly an hour with the butcher. He didn't leave home till 6:10. I told him we need to be there before 6. But this was the main thing we wanted. I'm hoping there's room in the freezer. And then I also wanted that one. But that one, it was like, if you don't get it, you don't get it. This is what we wanted to get last week. But the queue looked always too long. It cost £12 for the whole box. He was selling 10 for £5, or there should be 36 in here for £12. And they are, that one's ham and cheddar toasties. The reason I really wanted them is this has just worked out as 33p each. I don't think you can even buy enough cheese for one sandwich for 33p. But this is going to do Barry loads of lunches for work. But they're actually made for an aeroplane company. But yeah, it's ham and cheese on sourdough bread. So, and apparently he's only got a few cases left. And like I said, Barry was there. He was served before 7. So, and the guy didn't start selling till 6. But apparently he did start early, but he always says 6. This box was £7 or 3 for 20, but I knew I wouldn't have room for £20 worth. It's going to seem silly to a lot of you that have already seen what I've got the other week, but this is going to be better for grandchildren than the big fish I got, because I have 9 grandchildren. It is apparently 1.57 kilos of giant fish fingers. And I watched these videos that I've shown you on Facebook before that he does advertise there. But and yesterday in Tesco's I did look at the price of these sort of chunky fish fingers. Obviously Connor can't have any, but like I said, I've got 9 grandchildren and I've no junk food for them. We don't have nuggets or anything in. Yuki does, but she doesn't share her vegetarian stuff because there's not many in her packets. But this is part 2, and yeah, they look nice. I'm thinking they're going to be so quick in the air fryer. I'm hoping that there might be some room between the freezer and Yuki's freezer to look at Iceland's when they open at 8 o'clock for their 10 for 10 on bird's eye stuff, because I'd like to get some gluten-free potato waffles and some other little bits for you know, like nuggets, chicken fingers, that sort of thing, so that I've got some stuff that's easy to cook sometimes. But yeah, I'll see you in part. Hello, this is part 3. It's still Saturday morning, quite early. I think it's now like 9:15 or something. But anyway, we went to Iceland's because I wanted to get the 10 for 10 on the bird's eye. Couldn't find a freezer specifically for it. There was 1 or 2 things still marked up saying 10 for 10 on the chicken fingers and the smiley faces. But then the smiley faces were also in another freezer, full price still. So I think it might have finished that offer, but I still managed to spend £25 and 89p in Iceland. First we got some eggs, and they're £2.20, but I forgot to get any in Tesco's yesterday. We got some easy peelers at 68p. These are really small and they're still nice and firm. Sometimes the skins are quite loose on them. I don't think they're going to last a day because I've got 3 grandchildren coming over later. Barry's literally just gone to go and pick them up. Got some more mushrooms because they're 50p, so I will let them sit in the fridge for a few days, see if we use these and the other ones. Come Monday, I should probably just chop them all off and put them in the freezer. We went out without eating, so I said to Barry, would you like pork pies? 68p. Oh, they got a pickle in as well. Anyway, we'll have those in a minute. This, I don't know when it will get used, but it's 3 glue sticks. One, because I didn't think they were all in there. It turns out they're 2 different sizes, so when you're squeezing the box it feels like they're empty. But grandkids are always doing crafts. Tia even brought her own glue stick over last time. Got a cucumber for 45p. Obviously the fruit and that and veg wasn't on my list. Some ham at £1.13. It does say not suitable for home freezing, but I think we can get through that today. These were £1. Potato teddy bear shapes. Again, they're fun things, but I might use them for the adults. We've checked and it says rice flour, but I shall double check when I got my glasses on because Barry read it. Same with the potato pops. They're all 500 grams, which for potato products is quite good. And I saw these on someone else's channel, can't think whose now, but hash brown bites, so they might be tasty. Barry wanted these, they're 25 mini sausage rolls. They were also £1. And then the corn mince, corn pieces are both 300 grams for £1.25, which is cheaper than Tesco's. Tesco's is £1.50 last time. And the crispy nuggets for £1.25. Then we get onto the thing, this is going to last ages, because if Connor has 6 nuggets at a time, each box should do 3 meals, because they're the gluten-free, 22 roughly in a box, but it's 455 grams, so I rounded it up to 500 grams and said there's nearly 1.5 kilos. But those, let me look through here. It says £13.50. I think they were £4.50 or something a box, or 3 for 10. So, like I said, he's got about 9 meals there. So it's more than, if he has one lot a week, there's like 6 weeks, 9 weeks. I don't know, but it's going to last him a while. So I did and ah. I looked around to see what else there was for the 3 for 10, but I just came back to these and just thought, at least he's got food then. So that was the £25.89. Home Bargains is next door, and I remember Phil saying that this kebab meat was really good, and that's £1.59 for 600 grams. I don't need the garlic yet, but it looks nice. They're huge. That was 79p. And I have got I've written down a meal plan. I haven't got it in the kitchen with me. And we've got these for later. So these will go quite nicely with the ham. Obviously they're today's date, but 45p, can't go wrong. Unless of course they were mouldy, but didn't see anything on them. No, I think we're doing good on those. So all together this week, bearing in mind that's more than a week, we won't get through all those potato things in a week. A lot of this is going to be sitting in the freezer for a couple of weeks, even a month, if you include the fish and whatever I got from Tesco's yesterday. I can't remember now. But I don't shop just for the 7 days. I shop for what bargains I think I've seen, and then I sort of work around it. But I have gone over budget because I can't show the home bargains bit because that's got Barry's dad stuff on it as well. But altogether I spent £41, scrap that, £71.40, because that was the kebab meat, the wrap things and the garlic. Then you've got the £25 in Iceland's, £19 with the butchers, and that was Tesco's yesterday. I shall write it all in the description box, but I just had to do it in 3 parts so that I could rearrange the freezer and all that. But yeah, it's all done. That's it for the week, apart from milk and bread. But we'll get those as I need them. I've had enough of shopping. Right, I will see you next time.